some persons within the disability group are calling for efforts to ensure that they are included in the digitalization drive agenda. Speaking at this year's Internet Governance Forum, Sarah Kekeli was emphatic that the minority in society like her who are visually impaired are being left out in the development drive of internet. There is more in the following report.
Ghana's internet penetration rate stood at 69.8% of the total population at the start of 2024. Over the years, Ghana has made several strides in developing the internet space, as international companies have expressed interest in having a space in Ghana. At this year's Internet Governance Forum, Executive Director for Ghana Domain Name Registry, Nana Kofi Asafu-Edu, stated that Internet Governance Forum is working hard towards inclusivity programs in order not to leave the marginalized behind.
The forum is designed to bring stakeholders on the internet from various aspects of the internet, such as academia, private sector, the government, and civil society organizations, to discuss together in an open way ways in which we should govern the internet and how to use it effectively. However, as you know, technology is very paramount in elections. So basically, one thing I know about this government is that they operate in a free and fair manner. All technology will be available for elections. And the human capital, which we wish to develop through IGF activities, is what our focus is on right now. The more people that get involved in the IGF, the more people know about the IGF, the more people can contribute to the development of the internet in Ghana. But inclusivity activities involve activities that aim to bring everybody on board. So we even have methods of bringing people who may be sight challenged or have other disability challenges to use the internet effectively. In the same way, people who are challenged with numeracy or literacy, whether by their own fault or by the fault of the situation in which they find themselves, efforts will be made through the educational system and other systems to make them literate and then digitally literate and be part of the conversation and the development of the internet space.
Sarah Kekeli, Vice President for Campus Association for Students with Special Needs, called on government to pay attention to the minority with special needs.
The divide, the digital divide is a lot. So when we talk about persons with disability in general, persons without disability is like you being in a race, okay? We have to do, should I say 10 times more than the abled person is doing. So I believe that they shouldn't go, they should, make it more inclusive and accessible for us to also join the digital train. Because sometimes when you look at websites, especially websites in Ghana, I want to put this out there since it's going on TV. Websites in Ghana are not accessible for screen reader users like me because I am visually impaired. So I believe that they should be educated. There should be a policy, an accessibility policy that will guide website developers and software engineers that when they are creating applications also, it should be accessible for screen reader users and persons with disability. And when we're talking about the digitalization, we shouldn't leave us behind because the SDG goal says that leave no one behind. So they should also hold our hands and go along with us.
I, for one, I have cerebral palsy. Even though internet in the digital world is quite fast-paced, we still need to factor in the others who are not visually impaired, the others who are autistic maybe, that should be using IT and digitalization, which go a very long way to help in terms of education. Because per the IDG, leave no one behind, meaning the right to inclusion. And for me, the right to inclusion would mean that the only way out of this situation where persons with disabilities are actually excluded is by using by using the internet for that matter. The internet is the only way out for most of us, and I believe Next, by this time, this program should be much more inclusive. It should target the inclusivity of the different groups of disability in Ghana.
So, as part of my policy recommendations, I recommended the inclusion of online safety use and responsible AI use into the current curriculum, and other recommendations that I believe, if implemented, would take Ghana a step further in the right direction in relation to responsible AI use and ethics regulation. This program has been very life-changing. We've had meaningful conversations surrounding the use of AI, responsible and ethical regulations surrounding the use of AI, and how Ghana can, promote inclusivity of everyone in the use of AI, the challenges facing this information age, and how to propel Ghana in the right direction.
We need the internet to be on every time, even not only during election periods, but more importantly around this time, it's when we need the internet. Despite the conversation around misinformation, disinformation, which has enormous threats to our democracy, to the electoral processes and all that, we still need to ensure that we keep the internet on, and then we need to also make sure that we make information available in a way that disinformation can be pushed back. We have to understand that misinformation and disinformation characterizes the dark side of the media and communication space. And to be able to fight that, we need to make information available. You heard the EC, the Electoral Commission rep talking about what they are trying to do to make information available. I think we need to encourage a lot more of that. People being out there on the social media platforms, frequently pushing information out there so that false information cannot pop up. Again, we need media houses to be doing a bit of the verification. Around this time, we need to inculcate fact-checking in the work that we are doing. When information comes to you, when a politician comes to your platform, when you go to cover the rallies and the campaigns, we shouldn't just leave it out there that he said, she said, and just leave it. What is you, the media organization, also saying with regards to the facts, to the core facts, to the truth of the issue, because that is what guides our work. Journalists or media houses must publish the truest form of the information that has come to them. And so around this time, this is what we are encouraging, all the stakeholders to be doing. Encourage media information literacy, encourage fact-checking on the media platforms. The EC body also must be out there making information available as easy and as frequent as possible.
Internet Governance Forum is an annual forum under the theme Empowering Sustainable Development for Our Digital Future.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.